Hi everyone, it's Marcie Besecker, and I am here on a Saturday. Saturday, it is, I don't know, 5 o'clock. I just been wanting to jump on all day, and when I tell you about my day, you're not going to believe it. Okay, turning it down. So, I know you weren't expecting me today. I thought I would just jump on and do a fun card. And then while I'm just about to push the button to go live, my husband says, I need your help outside. So I said, okay. And he is putting up our outdoor Christmas fun stuff, right? So he's out there. He needs to put this wreath up. And we bought this wreath from Costco, and it's like 4 pieces. And he's assembling this huge wreath. And last year we bought a wreath, and it was just so small above our garage, so we thought we'd get a bigger one. So he needed my help. So I have glitter all over me. Hi, Bonnie. I thought I would surprise you guys today. So I had a new demonstrator come over today, and I was helping her with her computer and everything, and I was going to get on right after. Hi, Jana. And so I decided to come in here. I was just about to hit play, and he needed my help. So he's assembling the wreath. We're getting ready to put it up. I'm making a bow and everything to put on it. I have glitter everywhere. I don't know what possessed me to buy this ribbon from Costco, but I love ribbon from Costco, but this is silver, and it just had glitter everywhere. I started in here, and I said, no, I'm going outside. Then he's like, oh, I need you to climb up in the attic, which isn't really the attic. We have like rafters above our garage, but there's like a ladder to climb up there. I had never been up there. But when we bought the house, the guy said, oh, it's like an apartment up there. It's huge. And we have a lot of garages, so I thought it was going to be a pretty good sized space, but I've never been up there. Well, my husband's always complaining about how much Christmas stuff I have and where are we going to store it all, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, we're not going to compare your tools to my Christmas stuff, so it's going to go in the garage. I went up there to go help him put the wreath up. And that garage, that space up there is really big. And I understand that it's got the rafters and everything, and you can't put too many super heavy things up there, but there's a lot of space. I go, oh, there is a lot of space up here to put crafty stuff. So we'll be doing that. But anyway, long story short, my 1 o'clock video turned into a 5 o'clock video. And I still haven't even created for tomorrow's video yet, but that's okay. Hi, Samantha. All right, so today, let me show you. We are going to create this cute little card. I just love this guy. I did do this card before, and I just wanted to do something with him again because he's just so cute. And so then I saw his bow, and I thought, well, how cute. Look at glitter, and I don't even have glitter on my project. You guys are going to see glitter everywhere. Uh-oh. Bonnie, I always seem to freeze for you. I hope it unfreezes. Let me know. Okay, good, Jana. Thank you. All right, so we're going to make this cute little guy. We're going to make some DSP for the background. So let's just get busy because I still have to prepare for tomorrow's video. And I'm like, well, is what it is. I'm going to make it work. We are going to... So tomorrow's should be interesting because I have no idea what it's going to be. It will be Christmas. I can tell you probably that. Oh, look at glitter. I'm telling you. That ribbon, I have it everywhere. And my clothes, my husband had it all over his face. It was hilarious. All right. So what we're going to use today for our cute little card is we're going to use the Warm Toasty, of course, because we're just going to use this cute little guy here with his big bow. Then we're going to use this bow here for the back of our designer series paper. Oh, it's weird. I don't know why. Mine seems to be working fine. And then we're going to use on our North Pole Wonder, the dies, we're going to use this cute label there. And of course, we're going to use our Winter Snow embossing folder. All right. Yeah, I hope that helped, Bonnie. All right, so I think what I'm going to do first is let's go ahead and get our die out and get our pieces made. So I will tell you the measurements on this because this will probably not be going on my blog anytime real soon, being that my day kind of got away. So I'm going to create our label. So we're going to die cut one of those. I love the label because it's got the cute little zigzag on the bottom. Oh, good, Bonnie. And then we are also going to take a scrap piece of paper. Okay, there's our red. We're going to take a scrap piece of paper and we are going to do, let me find my scrap piece of paper. Here we go. We are going to do a white one. All right. But really we only need the end. So I'm just going to put it through like that. We just want the little white ruffle at the bottom. All right. So here we are. We're going to take this off and see how it's got the perforations on there. Oh, let's see. See if I get closer. It's got the perforations perforated there. Oh, thank you, Debbie, very much. I actually make it to Oregon quite often. My daughter lives in Oregon, and my son lives in Washington. I mostly fly, but a lot of times we do drive, and we go up there. Actually, they're coming here for Christmas this year, so that's kind of nice. All right, so I'm just going to cut the little right along the line. We're going to get this little piece off. It's just an accent piece. We're going to go ahead and attach it onto our red tag. Doesn't have to be perfect. I try to go along the little lines. So it's just lays right on it. Just adds a little bit of another layer of fun. All right, so there we go. And so what I did is I like to bring this in. We're going to lay this down, see which way it goes. It's going to go this way. All right, and then I'm going to use my fine glue. I'm going to cut off the white and I'm going to adhere it on top of the red. Like this, just to add a little bit of an accent on there. Oh, Debbie, no problem. All right, so I'm taking the fine tip glue, and I don't use this a lot, but this is perfect for this. I've had actually this bottle of the fine tip glue, gosh, probably 6 years maybe. I don't know, it could be more. And it just lasts forever. So I'm going to take my little tweezers. I'm going to make sure I don't have too much on there. I'm going to kind of tap it off over here just a little bit. I'm just going to adhere it on there so we add that cute little pattern there. All right, we're going to set this aside for a minute because we are going to take this piece and this piece here. So let me give you my measurements. So we have the regular base card. And we're going to have the regular base card, which is 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. Then our white, which we're going to turn into DSP, our Whisper White, is 4 by 5 1/4. The green, which is Granny Apple Green, and it is going to be 3 by 4. And then the white on top is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. So just a quarter different on each one. And then of course a scrap of the real red, so we could do our tag. A scrap of white, and all I did is do the very tip of the white just to get our little edge here. And then, so now we're going to take our panel of our white and our red, and we are going to emboss it. I need my embossing plate. Okay, we're going to add, there's really no rhyme or reason for the directions on the snowflakes. Hi, Vay, welcome. And then we're going to take our tag and just set our tag in there. Close it up, and we're going to run this through. Oh, I got the wrong sandwich again. All right, so the white and the tag. Did the fine tip come with glue? Yes, when you buy it from Stampin' Up, it comes just, oh, you know what? I took the top thing off. So it's like this. This is your fine tip right here. This tends to, I grab it right at the bottom and it came off with it. But yeah, that's, and then you have this little needle that goes right in and then keeps it from clogging, except my eyesight is not the best, so putting it back in is always fun. All right. All right, so now there are our pieces that we need. Put that back. Okay, so now we have our tag and our front panel. We are going to need a scrap piece. And let me just make sure I didn't just use my scrap piece. Okay, this is going to be our DSP. We'll move that over there. We're going to do our little deer next. So let's do our little Rudolph. I think I just didn't, I pulled everybody out but Rudolph. So yeah, my husband said, you know, everybody's driving by looking at me because I'm decorating the house already. I said, yeah, I'm sure the husbands are saying, really, do you have to do that right now? Oh gosh, Faye, that's the one thing is that my eyesight is not the best. So trying to do that, I wear contact lenses, but still seems like little things are getting harder. My friend and I were just, my new demonstrator, I was helping her today, and we were laughing because the little boxes that she had to fill out with, you know, her bank information and all that. She was like, man, I go, man, they're making these boxes smaller and smaller. Oh, it was funny. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of coloring. And we are going to use soft suede is what I used for the antlers. So, and there is no rhyme or reason to the coloring of this. I didn't do any shading, I don't think. I think I did a little bit on the deer, and I'll show you. It was super simple. But this is pretty straightforward. Here, let me move you in just a little bit. Okay, that gets too, let me make sure that you're not on autofocus because this tends to, okay. All right, there we go. Autofocus, no, so we're good. We are good. All right, if you guys are still there, because, hi Louise. All of a sudden, I think what happens too is I get commercials like when you guys are, and I see that my thing switches over, but then my thing freezes too sometimes, and it's when you guys have a commercial. You know how advertising is. Louise, welcome. Yeah, I don't normally go live on a Saturday, but I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to start doing a few extra lives, but not everything will go on my blog. That just takes a lot of time. And I think if it's a more difficult, detailed item, you're going to notice all the items that I'm using, I'm going to have linked on the below in the YouTube. So if you want to link there and go check everything out, you can, you know where to find me on my blog, that kind of thing. But I want to start doing a little bit more YouTube for you guys. And it's just not everything's going to go on my blog, or it might be piggybacked onto another blog. I'll do a little blurb about it or something. But all right, so you see it's just super simple. And now I'm going to do the deer. And so I did it in cinnamon. Now this color was light soft suede, and that's what I did his antlers and his little feet in. So now I'm going to take the dark cinnamon, and this is the only shading that I did. I'm going to do a little bit on his ears, and I'm just going to go on these lines that are already there. I'm going to do his eyebrows, his eyes, his mouth, his little fur right here that they show. And then I'm going to do a little on his leg, like a shadow there on his leg, and then across the bottom of his hooves. Just to add a little dimension. It's not really, I mean, you don't have to worry if you don't know a lot about coloring or it's intimidating. Don't worry about it. Think about where the shadow is going to be. I'm going to put a little on his chest, a little on his belly right here, and I might just go down his back leg right there. And that's it for me. That's all I'm going to do. Now we're going to take the light in and we're going to color him in. Now I'm going to use the small tip. I'm going to blend his feet, and you don't want to blend too much. You can let it dry a little bit and then go back down because you don't want it to blend out of the lines. So I just kind of blend a little just so you have the two colors together, and then I kind of work my way. I like to go around the outside just so I know I don't have to go too close to the line. And you don't want to color too much there because it will go out of the lines. And then I'm just going to go up and around like that. Oh, my phone just made a really weird noise. Okay, and then I'm going to just color in. And I went a little on the bow, and that's okay because I'm going to use red, and red's really dark. So, all right, and he'll just kind of blend in, so don't worry about how you have lines. All right, I'm going to blend these bottom hooves again. Okay, I like to turn it so I can see it. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to turn it so I can see how close I am to the line. If I were to do it this way, I just feel like I can't color on this side over here because it's just gonna go, I can't see if it goes over the line. Oh, Debbie, thank you. You're so sweet. Hi, Linda. Welcome. All right, so I already have a line against the side there, so I don't really have to turn. I'm not worried about it now. But now I'm going to go this way. I'm going to just kind of blend a little, and all you need to do is just a little bit so you can see that they're blended. And now I'm going to have to turn this because I want to come up the side. I just don't want to go over it, and I know I will. So sometimes I think, oh, why didn't I be careful? I knew I was going to do that. If you think you're going to do it, you probably are. So just be careful. So I'm going to go up around the side. And so turn your paper. You don't want to have to turn your neck and your head and just be uncomfortable. Turn your paper to where it's the easiest for you to color. Okay, so you'll see I'll just keep turning so I can see my shapes of where I'm coloring at. And that is just the easiest for me. Because you don't want to be twisting and turning your hand, and that's just uncomfortable. All right, and you notice I just used the smaller tip on him. I like to do circles, especially on the face, or if there's enough space that you're not doing straight lines. I mean, I want his nose to stay black, so I'm going to color around it, not through it. And I want that little white dot. It looks like the sun shining on him, even though we're going to make him Rudolph anyway. Okay, So just kind of come around the nose. All right, so now he's done. Hi, Tashana. That's okay. I'm on a day that you're not even know I'm supposed to be here. Oh, thanks. Now, I had mentioned on that 6x6 that I did it. I saw somebody else do it, and it was brilliant. That and Love It, Chop It. Those two things are just, I was so excited about. Okay, so same thing. I'm just going to color this guy in. I'm not even doing any shading or anything. I'll show you a little trick that I like to do. Once I color it in, I go back and just go over the lines a little bit. So it's basically the same color on color. I am no color expert for sure, but I do love these blending pens. I have all of the Copics. I mentioned this before. I have all the Copics, or almost. I have like 95% of them. But I just love the Stampin' blends. I haven't used my Copics in, gosh, well, let's see, 2, 11, 9, 10 months. I just love the way the Stampin' blends. And I've tried other alcohol markers too, but I just really like these. I like that they match all the DSP and the paper and all that. So I am super happy with these. Okay, so you're going to see a little red spot that I got right there. No worries. I'm going to take the cinnamon. Now remember, when you use alcohol markers, you want to push towards the color. So if this is the outline of your project and you have all your color here and you get a little bit out, you want to push it in with a blender or a different color. So I'm going to just push upward for that red. So it goes back into the red area. Okay, so that'll dry okay. But while I'm here, I'm just going to go over his little dark there. And like I told you with the red, just go back over the red. You can't really see it too much, but it's there. And it just kind of adds just a little more depth there. I don't know if you can see it, but Linda, that's how I am. I've been stamping, well, my son just turned 30, so about 29 years. And I love helping people. That's why I like to do this. It's fun. All right, now, yes, we have to fussy cut. We're going to fussy cut this little guy out. I just go right along the outside, close. Remember, you're moving your paper, not so much your scissors, but your paper. And just kind of go around. And then I kind of chop off the big stuff. So it's a little easier to turn, and I just kind of curve with his body. Just kind of leave a little white. It doesn't have to be perfect. Smoother lines are better, so you want to slowly cut as you're moving, and that's what's really going to help you. So you're going to just slowly cut and move your paper. Slowly cut. See how I just made that corner? You just keep moving your paper. Okay, watch. We're going to go and we're cutting, 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 turn, 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 turn. Just keep, oops, except I slipped my scissors. Just keep turning. And then get all the way in where you want. It does not have to be perfect. Remember, we're paper crafters. We're not perfectionists here. It's homemade. All right, so we're just going to cut. So yeah, I'm going to come up with a card for my regular video tomorrow. I just wanted to get on here, and I really thought I was going to be in here crafting most of the day and planning my card for tomorrow and even Tuesday, and as you know, that did not happen. If you joined late, we have our Christmas wreath up outside, and whew, that took a while. That took a while. but that's okay. My husband just sent me a picture of our house with all our lights and our snowman and everything out front. Trudy, that is very true. I do have one, and I'm working on actually an order of 100 Christmas cards. And that's when it comes in handy there. Let me see if I can catch up. Linda, we are always still learning. Always still learning. Yeah, and I don't mind people asking. I mean, gosh, I remember when I first started, you know, it was all about YouTube videos and Pinterest, whatever we could get our hands on to learn. Of course, I don't even know if we had YouTube back then, but going to classes, that was the big thing what we did when I first started, is going to a lot of stamping classes. All right, so we're just going to keep going. I'm going to leave the white in the other legs. I'm not worried about it. And actually, I think I would have left the white in this leg too, because I did on the other one, but it's okay. So I'm just not, now I will cut this because I'm going to show you what I would normally do if I want to cut those out. I would cut right along the side of the hoof, okay? And I would just go right along and then up on the other outside of the black. And so they're going to overlay each other what you cut out. So I didn't cut out the last one, but I will this one just so I can show you what I do. And then you're going to come back down and do it carefully. Okay, so now you can't really tell if they're laying there, but you did cut. Okay, oops, you did cut to get them in there. Okay, now a lot of times, you know, you'll see people poking through to try to get in there and try and get that white out, but you don't really need to do that if you just cut straight along the side there. So this one, this hoof is in front, so we want to cut on this side, which is harder to do when it's on the right side of your scissors, I know. So just try to go around the outside, and then I go up, and then go on the side, and just go up. All right, so now you can take those out, and now you have this here. Hi, Karen, welcome. Oh, Trudy, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, Linda, I was thinking, wait a minute, I don't think I did YouTube back then. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we have our little reindeer. We have our back panel. We have our thing there. So now let's create our background. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a bow to match this little guy. He has a bow on, and so I brought in the gift wrap set. And so I chose a bow that I thought kind of looked the most the same. So I chose this little one here. So we're going to choose this one. Oh, Linda, I remember the X-Acto knife. I have probably 3 and I hate using them. Absolutely hate it. I love this tip better. I would do that. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of coloring. We're going to take our ink. Now, what we're going to do is let's go ahead and adhere this first. And I'm going to adhere it with liquid because I like to adhere. Let me clean my little tip here. I like to use liquid with embossing folders, you know. So, let me clean my, okay, so this should be good. All right, so I'm going to just put a little glue. And we're going to go ahead, let me move our little panel so it doesn't get messed up. We're going to adhere this down. And so what you want to do is when you're getting ready to do your back panel, you kind of want to see where this is going to go. So this is going to go in the middle. So really we're doing the background, all right, for your bow. I'm going to turn this over because I've got a corner over here that kind of turned and I don't like it. So we're going to turn it over. All right, so we're going to take our bow and we're going to make sure that we can see them good in some of the corners because we know that other stuff is going to be covered up, right? So we're just going to go in. My memento needs to be re-inked and I cannot find my re-inker. I just ordered another one, so I'm going to try this pad, see if it's any better. Let me pull you out just a little bit. All right. So now that I have 4 that I know are going to show really well, I'm going to just kind of, they don't all have to be exactly perfect. All right. And now I'll do the middle just in case, because I want it to be all working well. Okay. Now what I did is I took the little holly. We're going to take those little holly berries and leaf and the little stars, and that's what we're going to do. Hi, Marcie. Hi, Cindy. Jana, I love the bows too. I think they're so cute. Okay, we're going to take Memento again, and we're just going to stamp them around. And I like to change the direction of my stamp. I want to make sure that it looks like a designer series paper, like it's just kind of the here and there and everywhere. And I'm just going to fill that in. Okay, so I am good with all that. It's kind of equally everywhere. And now we're going to do Mango Medley, or Melody, Mango Melody. And now we're going to take our little stars from the same set, the gift wrapped, and we're just going to fill in. Remember, you're not going to see a lot of the center, but I still like to just, it just gives it more of an even look if you put it as if you were going to use the whole page. And this is just going to help you fill in all the little holes. Hello, Miss Olivia. All right, so we're just going to fill this in. I'm going to do one more here. These are going to be covered up, so I'm not too worried about it, but there we go. Even if you get just the littlest star right there, it just looks like it's still designer series paper that was cut. So that way you don't have to worry about, you know, doing your own background. You don't want a hole left somewhere or anything like that. All right. Now it's time to color. So first I took the Granny Apple Green because that's the color that's tying in, and I took the dark one. And we're just going to do the little leaves. So this is very little coloring. There's no shadowing, no shading, no special coloring. You're just coloring. So we're just going to color all of our little, and I'm going to color kind of quickly because I know we're on a video and I know you don't want to sit here and watch me color all day, but I can tell you that I did not have time to pre-do anything because I was helping my hubby. So, but that's okay. We can sit here and chat. So we're just going to color these in fast. It's not anything super crazy. It's a really quick coloring, actually. So we'll just color all our little leaves in. Is everybody ready for Thanksgiving? Are you guys going to have turkey or ham? We're having lamb, actually, is what we're going to have. We're not going to have kids at home this year for Thanksgiving, so it's just us. So we said, let's just do lamb. My husband loves lamb, so we're going to do lamb. And probably watch some movies and just chill now that our Christmas stuff is, well, the outside's all done, the inside's not, but I'm hoping to finish that tomorrow so we can just relax. All right. So our berries and our leaves are done. And now with your dark real red, we're going to do the bow. And I start at the top. And the reason I start at the top is because you're going to be working your way down and you're not going to rub your hand all over it. So, ooh, fried turkey. Tashana, I've never had a fried turkey. All right, so I'm just going to, you want to leave that opening because that's part of your bow. So just kind of get an idea of what your opening and what your bow is. Sometimes when they're off the page, it's kind of hard to tell. So you see there's no shading or anything. It's just going to be a nice, bold, bright colors. Just kind of do your outlines if you want, and then come back and do your inside. And there's not really a lot of turning with this page because it's kind of just, you know, 2 or 3 strokes on your color. Alinda, I would love to have you on my team. Anybody that is interested, I'm obviously growing my team, and I can tell you from experience, I have been with Stampin' Up before, and I have returned. I did affiliate links on my own for a while, and I can tell you that your upline is very important. You want to find somebody that is active, that knows what's going on. So when you are looking for somebody, not only an experienced stamper, but you want somebody that is up to date with things, that's online, that knows what's happening, what the specials are, or if they don't know, that they're going to go find out for you if it's something new or whatever. Okay, I'm coloring, you guys, and I'm not reading too much, but I'm trying to look up a little bit. Thank you, staff. I have a couple of people on that are on my team that are watching right now too. Linda, I do. I don't mind coloring. I usually have a Hallmark movie on or something, and you know, you don't have to really watch that. You can just listen. And so I do love coloring. I know I try not to do too many videos with coloring because coloring just does take time. But yes, I love to color. And sometimes people ask me, like, do you ever get the days that you want to craft, but you're just so, you know, there's days where I walk in here and I'm like, I have no idea what I am doing, what, you know, like if I'm not feeling the crafting that day, then what I like to do is stamp a bunch of items out that need to be colored. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but it's like, okay, I know that I want to make a bunch of, you know, this card or that card or whatever, and I'll just stamp a bunch of stuff out in color. Or I'll fussy cut something, or I might die cut a bunch of images out, something like that. That is, you know, if I'm having my no mojo day, then that's what I like to do. At least I'm still productive and I'll still have those items. Okay, this is going to be a lot more coloring than I thought. I mean, I did it the other day, but I think for a video, it's going to take a little bit of time here. All right. So I am available for any questions too about signing up or if you're interested, what the guidelines are, you know, that kind of thing. It's fairly simple. If you're a crafter and you like to craft and you want a discount, then this is definitely for you. And don't be afraid if you think, oh, I can't do videos, or I don't want to do sales, or, you know, I just want a discount, or I do want sales and I want to make it a business. I can help you with that for sure. Okay, I'm getting a little quicker with the coloring, you guys, because I'm feeling like this is in the middle anyway. I'm going to skip the middle coloring so you guys don't have to watch me. You can tell I'm getting faster on the coloring. I think since my video started so later than I expected. All right. All right, so we're just going to keep coloring this. We're almost done. Okay, I think that part's going to be the inside. Let's see where our piece is here. So we're good there. Let's do this. I'll catch up on messages in a bit here. But anyway, you can see it does really go quickly. You just want to color it in. And like I said, I like to do the whole thing, especially when it shows me kind of the spacing so you don't have everything all clumped up, you know, on the outside or the inside or whatever. And I can tell you that tomorrow's video won't be coloring. I'm feeling like my whole day just got away with me, but my house is all Christmassy, so that's good. All right, just about done. Let's see if we can get this. You can tell I'm starting to color really fast. So just remember to look and see what are your inside of your ribbon pieces and what is your outside ribbon piece. So you leave your white there. All right, let's see. All right, I think, let's see one more time. All right, I need to do this part. I love alcohol markers. Love, love, love the blends. Okay. So just this piece here, and I think we're good. Okay, let me grab a little drink here and catch up. Oh, my head's in the way too. Gosh darn it. Sorry. Your guys' chat or your video is just a little behind me, and then when I look up, I see my head. Okay, I'm trying to read here. Oh, Cindy, I love Hallmark movies too. Oh, Tashana, thank you. We just moved here in November of last year. Hi, Cece, welcome. So for those of you that are interested and have any questions, please feel free to message me. And you can message me on Facebook, or you can email me at marcie@marciebesecker.com. And that is my business email. So feel free to reach out and I can answer any questions for you. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. It would be great to have you as part of my team, and you would get a discount. And who doesn't want that? Oh, also, you guys know that the new catalog is coming out January 1st, and you can't get your items from that catalog. Look at, can you tell I've been going through an attic putting wiring for a wreath, Christmas wreath? Um, and so you can't get your new items as a customer, but if you sign up December 1st, you can order the new items as part of your kit. And then after that, you can order the rest of them in December. And so you can play with those. So that will be fun. All right. So we have our inside. Here's our panel. We are just moving now. Now that my coloring's done and quickly done. So I kind of had planned on having a panel colored, but just kind of showing you a little bit of the coloring. But then, you know how that goes. Linda, discount is the best. It is the best. Okay, so we are going to, you can see how my fold is a little tiny bit off right there, so I'm going to flip it over. All right. So here is our panel. We are going to pop this guy up. Linda, right now we have a main catalog, our big catalog, which I took in the other room, but I can grab one if you want to see how big it is. And then we have a holiday catalog right now. And then we have the new catalog. When our holiday catalog goes away, we're going to have this catalog, a mini catalog, and it has a bunch of stuff in that I can't show you yet. But then in January, which now is the best time to join, because in January you have the celebration, which for every $50 you spend at Stampin' Up, you can get an item for free. So yeah, I can after I'm done with this, I will go into a little more detail about that, and I'll share all that about signing up and how that works. Oops. All right, so now I'm going to take my panel, and I used the red. This is the braided trim. So remember, on the braided trim, this kind of unravels. So it's super cute. We're going to just tie this around. So right now is the best time because we have so many specials coming up with the celebration. And like I said, you can order your stuff in January and, in December and have it and start showing and using it. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and tie this into a little bow. So I just slid it behind this. Oh yeah, you do not have to use blends, alcohol markers. I love them, but we have colored pencils too. And we have the paintbrush aqua painters that you can use to color that way. There's so many different things you could do. All right, so I just pull the bow down, get the bow to be what you want it to be. I am going to pop up our little deer. Yes, when you're a demonstrator, you get the best deals ever. Because when stuff's on sale, you get your discount plus a sale. Oh, there I am, head in the way again. You get the discount plus the sale, plus you can start earning bonuses if you have a team, if you have, if you're a decent, you have high sales, and there's all different scenarios where you can start earning a lot. I'm going to put kind of a lot on him. Oops, here's my little half a dimensional I'm going to put up here on his little antlers. Okay, Debbie, please ask. I can help you. All right, so here we go. We've got our little Rudolph. He's a Rudolph wannabe. He'll be Rudolph shortly. So I'm taking all my dimensionals. Because I cut his legs individual, I just want to make sure that his little legs are on there securely. All right, so we're going to put him on here straight. And I'm going to take a little bit of ribbon, and then just because this is a tag, and just add a little bit right there. Right, Carol? And then, of course, it's always good to say, oh, it's on sale. So you know you have to get it because it's on sale. All right, let me see here. I'm going to put it this way. So I'm just going to go through the front to the back with the circle part, and I bring the circle towards the front is how I like to do it. Thank you, Vay. All right, so there is our little guy. And what I like to do is take my little piercing tool, and I'm just going to fray his little bow here. I love this. And in our upcoming catalog, we have it in Mossy Meadow. So we'll have this great braided trim in Mossy Meadow. All right. So there's his little cute little fray. And I'm going to cut this. This is a little long. Not too long for me, but I also like to add a glue dot under my bow. It's just one little tied knot, but just adding this on under here, just to me makes it like it's not going to go anywhere. And then I just kind of do that. All right, let me move you out just a little bit here. All right, now we're going to pop this up. So remember, I added the white trim here, and then I embossed the whole thing. So your emboss at the bottom is also embossed right there, so it's really cute. All right. We're going to pop this one up. And there are some really nice things in the Celebration catalog. So how it works is if you buy $50 in any of the catalogs, you can get one of the $50 items for free. Now it's not a value of $50, it's just in a $50 category. If you spend $100, you can get two $50 category items, or you can get $100 category item. So that item might be just a little, more of an expensive item. It might be just something that you can, it's a little bit more in value than the other one. Okay, so what I'm going to do down here is all I wanted to do is take our same bow, but I'm going to do it in real red. And that's how. Now you could have created this paper here to be a little bit bigger and then cut it off and put it at the bottom. But I kind of thought, okay, these are polymer. Let me grab my set here, and I'm going to go off the paper. So I'm going to grab both of these, and I'm just going to do bows just kind of down the side. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do for the inside of my card. I just thought that would be kind of cute. All right. Oh, I almost dropped the red ink right in my lap. Then I would have had glitter and red ink. Look at, you guys can see the glitter on my hands, right? It's from my Christmas wreath I helped my husband put up. All right, so we're going to put this on the inside. I love the little bows. I love the bow set. So cute. Okay, my paper is, again, crooked. Chris, you're having turkey for Thanksgiving? All right, here we go. All right, so there we have our paper and our card, and there we go. So that is our card. Oh, we need to add our Rudolph. Hold on. These are perfect. The little red rhinestones are perfect for Rudolph. So I like to slice my package opening on the bottom, on the right side, so that everything stays in the package, because you know how they tend to stick here and there. All right, there's our little Rudolph. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here's the other one that I did before. And I used more of a pattern paper, but I wanted to just do something different today and give it a try. So thanks for joining me on that. And so I wanted to share with you that if you could subscribe, like, and share my page, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for joining me on this Saturday. I normally don't come on Saturdays. Oh, Linda, I have glitter everywhere. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks to Shauna. Bonnie, I do too. I love that designer series paper. Jana, thank you. So if you guys could do that, I would appreciate it. I am normally on Sundays at noon, so I will see you tomorrow at noon. I don't know what we're creating. It'll probably be Christmas, would be my guess, because it seems like that's the hot topic everybody's wanting. Cindy, it's just easier that way, just to pull it out. Thanks, Linda. I like it that way. And for you that are interested, if you are looking for a demonstrator, I would love to help you out. My website below, marciebesecker.com, on the top right hand side it says shop my online store, and you can go right there and just take a look in the store, see what's there. At the top of my blog, it says join my team. If you'd like, you can go there, click the button, and you can get some information there. You are not obligated until you're signing up, so you'll know. You can just kind of go through there and see what it entails, what it's about. But please do not hesitate to email me. I would love to help you out and answer any questions for you. You can email me on my Facebook page. I have a business page, Marcie Besecker Designs. You can reach me on YouTube. Go ahead and message me, and I can write you back there. On my blog, you can also, there's a message spot there. You can send me a message. Linda, I hope you are. Oh, Cindy, you're so welcome. Absolutely. You can always case my cards. That is not a problem ever. Thank you, Karen. So I'm really glad you guys joined me today. Oh, Tuesday, the 24th. Let me get this out of your way here. 10% off. Our catalog is having a big sale on the 24th. It's one day only. Arlene, I hope you do. I'll be live noon. Remember, I'm in California, so it's Pacific time. I would love to have you. So yes, Tuesday the 24th, all day long, we're having an extravaganza. It will be on sale, and a lot of things on sale. There's a short list of things that are not going to be available, and I couldn't even tell you what they are off the top of my head. But there are a few things that are on sale. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I appreciate it. So I would love to have you shop with me. Like I said, if you go to my blog, which is marciebesecker.com, on the right-hand side, it says shop my online store. This is my hostess code for November. On my blog, right below the shop my online store, there is a little blurb that says hostess code, and that's my current hosted code always. So even if it says December, that means I might have switched it over at the end of the month already in November. And so always use that code and you'll be good. If you choose to put an order in more than $150, please don't use my code, because that will create your own party, and then you will get the hostess benefits, and that's what I want you to do. So if it's under $150 before tax, shipping, and all that, then you could use my code. I'd appreciate it. is the cut and emboss machine on sale? Let me see. I can tell you. Hold on, because I have that saved. It's not, Bonnie. Yeah, I kind of thought it wasn't because I thought that the bigger items like that are not. But stamp sets, paper, adhesive. But Linda, if you do become a coach, you can get that as part of your kit. Or you can purchase it after the fact and you can get a good chunk of money off. 20 at minimum 20% off of that. So message me and we'll talk about it. And there's no obligation. I'll just answer questions for you. Let me know. Oh, you're welcome. I did just see a list that said what was, and I have not looked at it because I've been putting Christmas decorations up today. But that's my job tonight, is to go look that up. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much. We have some amazing things coming forward to you in the new mini catalog. And as a demonstrator, I will be able to purchase the rest of my goodies that I don't have on December 1st. But I'm going to show you quickly. Here are two of the cards that I created with the gilded foil. And so you're going to get this right here, has gilded foil on it that I just kind of played around with it. Yes, Cindy, I sure can. There it is right there, the Q33VY2GN. I would really appreciate it. So this is the one of the cards that I created. This is an embossing folder that's coming. It's so nice. Mary Merlot. Of course, you guys know I'm hooked on the Mary Merlot right now. Oh, Tashana, mine is too. And then this one has the gilded foil on it. I also embossed it with that folder. And this is a die in the background. You can see the foil. I know I've got this logo in front. Linda, right? I used to do foiling a long time ago too. And that's why I still had some. So I decided to do it so I can at least let people know what it is. And then I did it on this little piece right here too. This little die. So Cindy, I hope you got the code okay, but please feel free to message me if you have any questions about anything. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Now it is onward to trying to figure out what we're going to do tomorrow. Can't wait. Tashana, as always, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Oh, I see what you mean, Cindy. You want to know what the hostess code is. So, okay, so Bonnie, it's called heat and stick, and it's like an embossing powder, but you heat it just like embossing, but it gets kind of tacky and sticky. And we are coming out with the heat and stick again. We used to have it, and now we're coming out with it again with the foil. So it will be available for demonstrators December 1st and customers January 1st. Cindy, if I'm understanding correctly, you want to know what a hostess code is. You are a hobbyist demonstrator. So if you create yourself a party, then there's a button right below in that party that says do a hostess code, have a hostess code. And then you click on that, and then that creates a hostess code for you. And then your customers would continue to put orders into that party and use the hostess code. And then that creates a party for you that's ongoing that your customers are putting their orders in. I hope that makes sense. Message me if it doesn't, and I'll help you. All right, everybody, have a fantastic evening. I will see you tomorrow at noon. I hope you can make it. Okay, I hope that clarified it, Cindy. If not, message me. I'll help you and let you know a little more about it. Very smart, Linda. That's what you need to do. All right, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Have a fabulous night. Please message me if you have any questions, and I will see you online tomorrow.